A long time ago, there was a being who was almighty and all-powerful, God. But when the first person died, God was presented with a problem. He needed a place for the eternal part of the body, the soul, to go after the death of a being. He thought long and hard about the solution to this problem, before deciding to create what became to be known as the dimension of the souls. 13 planets consisting of 5 hells, 5 heavens, and 3 purgatories. The idea was that souls would be sorted after beings died depending upon how well they had lived their lives. If they had lived their life committing many sins, then they would be put on Hell 5. If they had lived their life perfectly in the eyes of God, they would be put on Heaven 1. The system worked for many years, but then God left. Slowly the souls began to realise, and war began to break out. The temptations of having a better planet so close was too much for the souls in Hell 5, so they took over Heaven 1, who would not fight back. They simply just moved to Hell 5. This created a spark in the dimension of the souls, and war broke out everywhere. Everywhere except Purgatory 1, which the planet was at the centre of the dimension of the souls. That's it. We are the answer. You were probably wondering why I brought you here.
Well, it does seem a bit strange though. We've avoided the war since it began when God...
It's fine. You can say it, Katie.
When God left, I know you called upon 2 of your army's best pilots for some mystery task. And if you ask me, we've avoided this war for so long now, we should just stay out of it.
I fear she is right, sir. Getting involved in this war would be a foolish man's mistake. Look at what is happening out there. It's a wonder the planets haven't been destroyed yet.
That is enough, you two. You are right. I do want to get involved in the war, but not in the way you are presuming. I don't just intend to get involved in the war. I intend to solve it.
Seriously, this war's been raging since before I even died. And you think you can just solve it just like that?
I believe there is a way.
Okay, how?
The mission is simple. Find God.
And how exactly are we supposed to do that? God. Find God. I'm not even sure if God exists. I've never seen him. All I know is he's letting souls fight for an eternity. What kind of God does that?
At least I finally understand why he had that spaceship built now.
You mean the one that can cross dimensions?
Yes, because God created this one for souls of the dead. And he obviously isn't here anymore.
But how do we know where to go?
We don't.
We made it.
Indeed.
So, what now?
We fly till we find God.
Find God? I'm not even sure he's real.
I can assure you he is, Katie.
How?
I had met him once before.
Yeah?
Yes, a long time ago, before he left.
I don't believe you.
Look, Katie, I understand the way it must look to you. You were killed by a poisonous crab before your time. You hadn't even decided if you were going to live a life of good or evil. So you arrived on Purgatory. The war was already in full swing at this point, and that proved to you that God simply didn't exist. But I've been here for 30,000 years. There was no war then. God watched over us. He helped me.
He helped you?
Look, the sensors are reading something strange about that asteroid.
It appears the gravity of this asteroid has a strange effect on us.
You think? I can't stop floating around.
True.
I don't think God's here.
I'm not so sure. But we can't search the asteroid like this. Maybe we should return to the ship and...
See if the sensors detect any life forces. Agreed. I'm glad we didn't have to go back onto that asteroid.
I am too.
So, before, when you said that God helped you, how do you mean?
You just did. Can we leave it at that?
Jeez, sorry I asked.
It's fine.
There seems to detect something strange on this world.
Then it is our duty to take a look.
Isn't there, or is there nothing weird about this? It's just an ordinary empty beach. There's nothing here.
What was that you were saying about nothing weird?
Crab!
Oh, you're not bad, don't worry. She's just a tad bit scared of you.
Alexander, can we go, please?
Of course. It doesn't look like he's here anyway. Come on, Katie.
Katie, Alexander, I have some information that may help you with your search.
Go on.
I haven't been straight with you two. I found a book with no known author origin that made me ask you to start the quest, and I overlooked an important detail. There is a third dimension called the Arkham Dimension. According to this, it's just a big building.
We'll check it out.
So, let me get this straight. He sent us to all these different dimensions just because he's found some stupid book.
Still, his intentions were to solve a great problem.
Excuse me.
Yes, dearie.
We're here to see God.
Which one?
What do you mean?
Well, do you want to see Zeus, Hades, Buddha, or the god of creation?
The God of Creation, please.
All I need, please. It's down 3.
He's real. Listen, we need your help.
He's been like that for years. You won't get any sense out of him.
What happened to him?
No one knows. He just came in like this one day and gave us this weird bowl thingy. He said if anyone ever came to find him, to give them it. In fact, I'll just go get it for you now. Silly me. That was the first thing I was meant to do.
So what now?
We go back.
Then what?
Tell Harry we failed.
Here you are.
You must have a plan. You must. Come on. I know you're the most powerful being in the universe.
And the biggest secret about God is this: his powers are merely a mantle. The person who has them is the one who chooses how to use them.